Hello friends. Uh, in last session, I have discussed about sortings and types of sortings. So I have already described what is insertion sort in last session. So today I am going to explain about the next sort, that is selection sort. So today's session is selection sort. I am going to explain. Yes. So here, uh, uh, yes. So now what is selection sort? Selection sort is basically it is a simple and efficient sorting algorithm that works by repeatedly selecting the smaller or the largest element from the unsorted portion of the list and moving it to the sorted portion of the list. What does that mean? It means like it is a simple sort where we just put the smaller element at the first index, and then again look for the smallest element than the first one, and then put it in a sorted order. So how the selection sort will work? Let's suppose we have this example 23, 78, 45, 8, 0, and 56. Let's give an index for it. Yes. So now we will took the first element and compare, and phase 1, in phase 1 compare this element to all the elements in this array and find out which one is smallest one. So 23 we compare with the 78. It is not in, it is already in sorted order. Then 23 match with 45, it is in sorted order. 23 match with 8, so 8 is obviously less than 23, but we will traverse the whole, then 32 and then 56. So we found like 8 is smallest value over here. Then 8 would be replaced and swapped by there 45 and 23 and 32 and 56. So after first phase traversal, we traverse the whole array, right? We traverse the whole array and found the smallest element at a, at the starting. Now, what we will do in the second phase? In the second phase, phase 2, we will take this second element and compare this and this all the rest of elements over here and then swap. So 78 would compare with 45, obviously it is less than 78. Then 45, then 23, and then again compare with 32, and then 56. So after comparing with this, what we found, like 45 is less than 78, then 45 compare with 23, we found 23 is less than 45, then 23 we compare with 32, it's not a greater than 23, and then 56 it's not a greater than 56. So what the second smallest element is 23, we will swap this with 78. So now our next value would be of this array is 23, 45, 78, 32, and now 56. So this is our next sorted value. Here what you have seen, you have seen like the smallest element comes at the starting point in the sorted order. In phase 3, in phase 3, what we will need to check again, we will we will take the third element and compare the rest of the part. 45 compared with 78, it's sorted. 45 compared with 32, it's not sorted. the smallest element is 32. 32 compared with 56, it's a bigger one. So what is the smallest element that we got? It's 32. Then 32 is here, 78, then it swapped with 45, and now 56. So what you will see, there are three elements at the starting point, they are sorted. Now we will take the fourth one. So phase 4. In phase 4, we gonna again traverse this to this. So it is less than 45 is less than 45 is also less than 56. So it is going to swap with these two. So the next array would be 18, 23, 32, 45, and 78 and 56. Now in till phase 4, what we got four elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are in sorted order. This is what? This is a selection sort. We selected one value and traversed with the other rest of the value. Then we will took 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth element, that is 78, and check with the rest of. So we can see 56 is less than 78, so it is obviously less than 78, and it is going to swap, but there is no other element over here. So what we gonna do in phase 4, sorry, in phase 5, the new array would be 23, 32, 45, 56, and 78. So now we have nothing to compare, and at last we have a largest value, and at the starting we have smallest value. So what we have seen over here, the array is in sorted order using selection sort. So how this selection sort is working? So this is the way how the selection sort perform, and what is the complexity of this selection sort? So complexity of selection sort for best case, average case, and worst case. As you can see, like how we find like what is the complexity of these. As you can see, we have to traverse each and every element from starting till end to check whether which one is lesser and which one is greater, right? And then again we are picking up the second element and checking the traverse. Again we are checking the third one. So if it would be best case, that means if the array is in sorted order, but still we have to check each and every element. So that means it's its best case complexity would be 0 and square, O(n) square. For average case itself, like some of the element are in sorted order, some of the some of the element are not in sorted order. In that case itself, we have to traverse each and every element of the array to check with the other rest of element, just to check which one is smaller, which one is greater. And worst case is itself, it's like every element is in unsorted order, so it is obviously 0 and sorry, on square, on square. So this is the complexity of selection sort. Yes. So this is my today's topic, where I have explained about the selection sort. So hope you all understood about how the selection sort will is working. Now in the next video, I'm going to explain the bubble sort and then quick sort. So be ready with that. Thank you guys.